It's been a long time since my older brother Jeremy and I have had the opportunity to travel together. So, we put together an itinerary for a 10-day trip throughout Japan. We packed our bags and our first stop was Tokyo.
We may or may not be in Las Vegas or in Tokyo. Brings it to more eyes. Alright, having a beer. And next stop, Japan. Jeremy, how much Japanese do you speak? 0. And the more I read this book, the less I feel like I know.
We're currently at the airport. My brother and I are headed toward Japan. We don't speak any Japanese. It's about a 12-hour flight, and I am extremely excited about it. I think it's going to be a really cool experience, and I think it's going to be one of the more memorable trips I've been on this year. I can't wait to share it.
General warning. Talk to passengers.
Not super excited about a 12-hour flight, but I'm excited to get there, so. We made it to Tokyo, Japan. The flight was pretty long, but it was non-stop, so that's pretty easy, but I am really exhausted. The jet lag is hitting hard right now. We are gonna venture out through customs, and then we're somehow gonna figure out how to get to our Airbnb, whether it's by train, bus, Uber, whatever. Hopefully it's easy, because I'm about 4 seconds away from falling asleep. Perfect. Our Airbnb guy gave us some directions, and Jeremy printed them out. And we're literally trying to navigate to our Airbnb with those directions. It's pretty funny. Close? Let's see if we can find this place. What number?
The very last one.
Just 1073? Oh, it's right here. Alright, morning of day 1 on our trip. We got in pretty late last night, so we are both exhausted, but we're excited to go explore the city and definitely hungry, and I'm so excited to try out some Japanese food. It's going to be really, really good, but I think our time's a bit off because we're jet lagged. We got in last night at like midnight, found our Airbnb, passed out in our room, and now we are going to, I think it's like 7 a.m. We're gonna try to get up and go see some stuff. I think we're gonna head over to the fish market, which should be interesting, but I think plan 1 should be, for me, is food. To the Tsukiji Fish market. Apologies if I pronounced that terribly. Because we want to get some fresh sushi, and there should be a really good place that we found online. And we'll see. fish market now. This place is utter chaos.
awesome though. It took us about 2 hours to finally get to the small sushi restaurant we chose. There was room for about 10 people, and it was one of the best and freshest sushi spots I've ever eaten at. All right, we couldn't really have asked for a better day. We're outside the sumo wrestling stadium right here, and there's a museum behind it. Excited to see more, but we did decide, neither Jeremy nor I are great with heights, but we did decide we want to do the tallest building in Japan, which is about 450 meters. No, yes, 450 meters, which looks pretty terrifying, but I think we just gotta go for it. I think we'll get some pretty cool shots. Jer, how pumped are you about the observation deck we're about to be on?
Pretty pumped. I'm not really pumped about that top part of it.
So maybe.
I think that's the big level and that's the
Yeah,
level.
I think so.
You can't go to that.
I think so. I think you're right.
We better.
That's what we're telling ourselves. And then we decided to turn things up a notch, or maybe 1,000. We may or may not be in Las Vegas, or